I'm back. I'm back. Touchdown, Gronkowski. Touchdown, Rob Gronkowski. Too easy. Yep. Oh. How about the Saints? They got beat. What you mean? Not understanding what's your angle there. They got beat. See, how about the Saints? They got beat. I don't know what's your angle, Steve. What's your angle? I'm not understanding where you getting at with that. Oh yeah, that was fast. Yeah, man. I'm. Hey, look. What did I tell you? The Falcons, man. They just not good enough, man. They just. I don't know what the Falcons. I don't know what they're trying to do with the organization. I don't know what they're trying to do. It doesn't look like they're trying to build for the future. It's like they thought they can win right now. They tried to squeeze more juice out Matt Ryan, and I think that was a mistake. You know, they should have got Justin Fields. I mean, he was sitting right there. Trey Lance just like they were all sitting there. Yeah, the Panthers are 2-0 for the first time since 2017, I believe. Like, big ups to the Saints. I mean, sorry, big ups to the Panthers. Big up to the Panthers, man. Like, let's give credit where it's really due. You know what I'm saying? Like, big up to the Panthers. Like, I'm a football fan first. You know, big up to the Panthers, man. Like, they not, like, down the road, the Panthers are going, like, 2 more years from now, the Panthers are going to be a problem as long as they can figure out the quarterback situation. If they believe in Darnold, then they're gonna be fine, because what they're building right now in Carolina, from what I've seen today, if they can sustain that, remember, it's early in the season. You know, like, it's like, people, let me make sure we understand this. Please do not overreact of what's going on, what you're seeing right now. If the season was the end of the day, great. You know what I'm saying? But folks, we gotta relax a little bit. You know, I know we are extra hype, but the season, it's only week 2. You know what I'm saying? It's only week 2. Only. You know, and the Bucs got the Falcons right now. The stadium look kind of empty. I don't know why the stadium look kind of empty. That drive was all passing. I didn't see any running out of that. Like, where's the, like, we just kind of try to run the ball a little bit. I just want to see us just establish something. But yeah, a Gronkowski with a free release. Yeah, free release to Gronkowski, man. Can't do that. I don't understand what the Falcons was trying to do, man. Like, why not draft a quarterback? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Matt Ryan? Like, where you going with Matt Ryan? It doesn't make any sense to keep Matt Ryan on your team. They could have just gave him to somebody to get some picks. Damn, Carlton Davis. Oh, Carlton Davis hurt. Scary. Yeah, we're gonna need to get a sec. We're gonna need to get another cornerback, man. Yeah, we need it. We need it. I understand the pride. It like what we did for the offense. Brady, Gronkowski, Antonio Brown, all that. We gotta do it for the defense now. Then Fournette. Well, they need to do that for the defense. They need to go ahead and start getting some cornerbacks because it's just not gonna look good, man. It's not gonna like long term. We gotta think about the bigger picture. We're not worried about early in the season. We gotta make sure our players are healthy down the road. That is the key. Remember, if you're not healthy, you're gonna lose games. If you are missing key pieces of your team, you're going to lose the game, man. Like that's what I'm saying. Like we got to make sure we healthy. That is the most important thing. Make sure you're healthy. Like the Bucs really got to look into that, man. Like, we really do. Like real talk. Because this has got me nervous, man. Cornerbacks just flying. Like just we got to get Richard Sherman, man. Do what we got. He jogging off the field and all. That's cool, but man, like I'm just not. I'm not with the. Let's just see what happened. No, man. We need some cornerbacks, man. Like that's right. Third down. Get them off the field. Like what was Atlanta thinking? Like I'm the type of guy. Like remember, I love football, right? So when I watch a lot of teams, I play. I make sure a lot of teams see what they're doing. But when I seen the Falcons keep Matt Ryan, it was mind boggling. Like what was that about? Like they really thought they could win with Matt Ryan with this team? That team is too young. He should have went to like the Colts or something, the Bears, because there's nothing that Atlanta's going to do. This is about to be a blowout. This is gonna get real ugly really quick. What did I tell y'all in my review? Real early, it's gonna get real ugly. Like before halftime, the game is over. The game is over before halftime. Period. Like it's not even close. This game right here, the Bucs can rest their starters too. Like if we can get 21 points in the first quarter and then 30 by halftime, sit your starters. Like rest. Like get Kyle Trask in get Kyle Trask some reps. Like don't worry about Blaine Gabbert. We know what he can do. Get Kyle Trask some reps. Get Keyshawn Vaughn in there. Get number 80 in there to get some reps. You know what I'm saying? Remember, I told y'all folks, these games I'm not worried about. I'm not worrying about the Falcons, the Jets. Those games are just easy peasy. Like I don't care about those games. Like I care about watching the game, but my point is I got a bigger outlook for the team. We seen what we can do last year. We're good. We're good. We got the Super Bowl. We're good to go. I'm thinking bigger picture. I'm thinking long term. Rams, Bills, Bears, Colts, Saints, Patriots. Those are the games that I'm looking at. Those are the games that got my attention. I'm going to do live streams for these games, these regular games. You know what I'm saying? But the bigger games, I'm gonna be hyped up for that because the bigger games get me amped up. These games like this against the Falcons are more for scouting purposes, like to see what the Bucs can do better or what could they do or what they should have done. Like this is it going to be a perfect game? It could be. Is there something that we can nitpick? Of course, we can nitpick something, from the game. You know what I'm saying? Like it's always something to nitpick about. You got to have something to talk about. You got to have talking points. You got to have talking points. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually streaming this on my phone. I usually do it on my laptop, but I didn't do it this time. Yeah, but it's a long season, folks, and they call it overreaction Mondays. Try not to overreact with what you're seeing in week two. You know, people people are quick to say, the season's gonna be like this after 2 weeks. Like after 2 weeks, doesn't tell you much. I would say about week 8 to 9, 10 will kind of tell you where you're at. You know what I'm saying? I think they're trying to put the Falcons away really quick. There's a lot of I'm not gonna really say too much until like week 10, until I see what type of teams we really see, because it's hard to get a gauge of a team after 2 weeks. It really is, because it takes a while for the season to kind of kick in. Like, early in the season. All right, good run for Net. Now, that's what I want to see. I want to see a good running game. I just want to see, like good running, good run blocking. I think that's the key, the secondary and the run blocking. That's what I'm looking for in this game. I'm not worried about our passing game. Our passing game is fine. Pass blocking is fine. Oh yeah, I hope he play that against us too. But that's not really the focus right now. Get your mind off of one player. Think about the bigger picture. Don't focus on one guy. Uh-oh. Yeah, think a bigger picture. Don't focus on one player. It doesn't work on this channel. Remember, if you notice, when I talk about football on this channel, I talk about the whole aspect of the football games. I don't talk about just one guy. I hit everything. You're never going to get me to focus on one guy. It doesn't work like that. I told y'all, you come on this channel, it's hard to get me to talk about one guy. It's not the channel for that. I'm not a troll channel. I'm not a troll channel at all. I never will be a troll channel. I can't do it. That's not my personality. It's not in my character to be a troll. This is like Alabama playing like Mercer, or FCS school. Like it's just gonna be an easy game. Like it is what it is. Like, yeah, I know, it is what it is. It's on the schedule. It's on the schedule. We got to play it, right? It's gonna be a blowout, dog. We gonna get 30 points for halftime. Yeah, Brady got 100 yards already in passing already. Already his first quarter. He got 100 yards already, and we're not even in halfway through the first quarter. Fam, like 400 yards? Like, is that what I'm hearing? 400 yards passing again? You know, the Falcons should have went all defense. They should have went all defense. You know, like they should have went all defense in the draft. They didn't. They picked up Kyle Pitts. It didn't make any sense. Like, what was that about? 400 yards, man. I'm trying to tell you, dog. 400 yards. I think he's going for 5,000. I think he's trying to get 5,000 passing yards. Red zone. Red zone threat. Mike Evans, come on, man. You my guy. You my guy. Mike Evans, you my guy. Come on, man. Come on, Mike Evans. I know it's frustrating, man. I know you don't feel like you're involved with the offense like that. Number 80's on the field. Oh, 3 tight ends. Okay. Ooh, good move. Come on, Ryan Jensen. Make sure you hit the like. Make sure you hit the like button too. Ryan Jensen. Couldn't help it. Ryan Jensen, what you doing, fam? Tighten up, man. Come on, Rand Jensen. What you doing? Come on. Rand Jensen, like, your contract year, fam. Like, you want to get paid, right? Come on, Rand Jensen. Jesus Christ. Donovan Smith. Hey, folks. I mean, average left tackle. Right? Remember, you gotta understand. To be a top O line, you can't. That can't happen. You can't. You can't be a top O line with average left tackle. I think we're a top 10 O line, but not top five. I just can't. I just can't do that when I see stuff like that. I just can't give you top five when Donovan Smith and Alex Kappa are average. But it's no big deal. Donovan Smith will be fine. I mean, he's an average left tackle. When he got that extension, I was like, that much money? His cap hit is like $18 million next year, something like that. I think it's like 18 million. And what's his cap hit? 18 million. Remember, to be a top O line, you gotta have elite left tackle play. That's one of the key. If you look at all the top O lines, they got really good left tackle play, and you got to be able to run the ball. So we have a problem. So if we're a top O line, top five O line, why can't we run the ball? If we're a top O line, why our left tackle is average? You get what I'm saying? Like, that's like a prestigious position. That's against Dante Fowler Jr. too. But throwing the ball. The more you throw the ball, the more you put your quarterback in harm's way. A lot of quarterbacks got hurt today too. So, but let me look at his cap hit. Bucs salary cap. I want to see his cap hit. I want to see his cap hit for next year. Let's see. In 2022, $19 million. His cap hit next year is $19 million. Yeah, $19 million cap hit next year. Yeah, $19 million. You think Donovan Smith is $19 million left tackle? That's his cap hit next year. $19 million. Oh yeah, I saw the score. The Panthers beat the brakes off the Saints, man. What's your point? I'm not Edward. I'm not understanding your point. Where you getting at? The Panthers beat them pretty bad. So what's your angle there? Are you focused on the quarterback, or you focused on the actual Panthers Saints game? Pressure. Yeah, Donovan Smith cap hit next year is $19 million. $19 million next year. Donovan Smith cap hit $19 million. Not worth it. Not a $19 million left tackle. They gave him extension though. And if they cut him, After June 1st, it's $25 million. Yeah, that's a lot of money. Okay, cool. So what do you want me to say? What do you want me to say about the quarterback? I'm not understanding. Not understanding what you want me to say. I mean, like, I'm not understanding. I mean, what do you want? You want me to troll? What do you want me to do? Like, what do you want me to say? Like, they all play bad. The whole team play bad. Like, what's your point? Remember, come on, folks. When you want to come on here and talk football, talk football. I'm not going to troll one player. I'm just not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to talk about everything. There's no way it's going to happen. You got the wrong channel, fam. They got to go for it. I always tell people this. Tristian Wrifs will be a really good left tackle. Yeah, they see the Falcons are too conservative. They're not gonna. When you playing the Bucs, when you got fourth and inches, you got to go for that, fam. And when you're the Falcons and you're playing the ball with inches, man, like, fam, what are they doing? What the Falcons trying to do? Oh, they so trash. Oh my gosh, what the hell? DPs. What was that? He looks at the stats. Yeah, yeah. I mean, stats don't tell the whole game. I mean, if you're looking at just one stat and you're looking at the quarterback in interceptions, then you didn't watch the game. You just watched the quarterback. You weren't even worried about the Saints getting out coached. You didn't worry about the Saints defense didn't look good. You're not worried about none of that stuff. You're worried about what did the quarterback do. Like that doesn't make that mean that to me that doesn't make you a football fan. That makes you a troll. I don't want my Pirates and Sea Bandits to be a troll. I want my Pirates and Sea Bandits to talk about football. When you watch a game, watch the game. Now I understand you want to watch a player, that's cool, but if you're focused on just interceptions, then you're not looking at the whole game. You're not looking at the coaching staff. You're not looking at the play calling. You're not looking at the defense, how the defense played. You're not looking at the special team. You're not looking at the O line. You're not looking at the running game. You're not looking at anything else but one player. That doesn't make sense. Like, make it make sense. Like, help me out. But anyway, back to the Bucs. Donovan Smith is $19 million cap hit next year. I just don't see it, man. Oh yeah, thanks, Fred. I mean, remember facts over feelings. One thing about this channel, remember I tell y'all this hashtag facts over feelings. You will not get me in my feelings. It's not going to work, and I don't want you to come on this channel to be in your feelings. I want you to be have an understanding of football when you come on this channel. It's one of the few channels that if I've seen, or this one of the few channels that removes the feelings and put in facts. You know what I'm saying? Like we got to be able to have an actual real football conversation. What up? What up? What up? Let's have a real football conversation because if you think you're gonna come over here and have me just focus on Winston, it's just not gonna work. Like I watch football. I watched the game. I watched the game. They didn't look good at all. Period. You know what I'm saying? Like The Jags didn't look good. You know what I'm saying? The Eagles didn't look good. Like, you get what I'm saying? Football. Talk football to me. Because when you go shopping for something, make sure you get everything you need. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget about the other stuff too. You can't nitpick what you want to talk about. You can't nitpick what you want to talk about to push your narrative because narratives don't work on this channel. It just doesn't. I don't follow media narratives. It never works because it makes you look stupid at the end. Like, we can all see football. We all watch football. We all understand the game supposedly, right? So when you talk football, matter of fact, by a show of hands, give me thumbs up. Is football a team sport or individual sport? Okay, anybody thumbs up if it's a team sport, thumbs down if it's an individual sport. Thumbs up, team sport, thumbs down, individual sport. Let's keep it real. Thumbs up, team sport, thumbs down, individual sport. Because the media lied to y'all. They put wins and losses on the quarterback. That's stupid. Like, how the hell a quarterback responsible for a win? Like, what? In a loss? Like, that doesn't make any sense. So now we got that. Now we got that out the way, right? Cool. We good. I just want to make sure everybody understand how football works because it's not gonna work on this channel, man. It's not gonna work. Okay, it's not gonna work. First down. Come on, Byron Leftwich. Tighten up. Started out. Third and okay, cool. Damn, Brady didn't look comfortable throwing that ball like that. Interesting. Oh, that was an ugly series. Brady didn't look comfortable throwing that ball. He skittish. That's okay though. We'll be all right. He looks skittish right there. Remember, I had to think about it for a second. Dean Pease came from the Titans, and he also came from the Ravens. Uh, the Ravens organization too. So Dean Pease, I mean, he's not a bad D coordinator. It's just the Falcons talent wise, they just don't have enough. The good thing about the Bucs though, we can stop the run, but yeah, yeah, I get it, but it's still you're still not making the point. It's still a team game, regardless of that. You can push a narrative, but it doesn't work. Like it's still a team game. You can dress it up all you want to, Tony. You can dress it up however you want to dress it. It's still a team game. And you want to talk about tennis? Sure. Bowling? Sure. Track? Sure. But you can dress it up however you want to dress it up. You can dress it up however you want to dress it up. Oh, a quarterback is the most prestigious position and all that. And this quarterback is this and that. Cool. Still a team game. You know what I'm saying? I play football. You know what I'm saying? Like, I play football. I just never understood that. Yeah, if you played the game, you know it's a team game. See, I'm not an analytical guy. I actually played. You know what I'm saying? I don't go by analytics. I mean, analytics is part of it, but. That kind of like Mr. T. You can try to convince yourself it's not a team game, but it's not going to work. It's like when the Bucs win. The Bucs win not because of one player. You know what I'm saying? They going for it? What? So now they want to go for it? That's stupid. Like, so they didn't go. They didn't go for it. Uh, Hold on. So they go for it on 4th and 2, but when it was 4th and inches, they punt. What is the Falcons trying to do, dog? Well, it is what it is. Okay, well, it's a team sport. It is what it is. It's a team sport. It is what it is. Like, you can't convince me. The bottom line is a team sport. It's our ball. You can dress it up however you want to dress it. It is what it is. It's a team sport, and that's the bottom line. You can make it sound nice. You can make it sound a certain way. It doesn't matter. Like, that's irrelevant, man. It's irrelevant. Oh, it is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, so back to the game. Let me stop messing with y'all. Let me stop. I don't want nobody to get offended or nothing like that, because you know how it is, man. Some people get in the emotions, they get a little offended and stuff. We just talking football. Don't take it personal. You just can't convince me it's not a team game, no matter how you dress it up. But one of the guys said, if you play football, you know. That was done by the Falcons, man. So you mean to tell me when it was 4th and inches, they punted. It was 4th and inches, they took a penalty, and then they punted. And then it was 4th and 2, and they go for it. Like, what in the world is Arthur Smith doing? That was just retarded to me. It didn't make any sense. Like, what is the Falcons trying to do, man? Like, that's an idiotic move. Fournette's just a better runner, man. Don't be surprised Ronald Jones get traded with number 80. Number 80 and Ronald Jones. I think they're trade bait. Like, we can get somebody for those guys, man. I don't understand why the Bucs not exploring that. They should explore it. I would. Well, if it was me. But he's just not a fan of Rojo, man. He's just not a fan of Rojo. He just doesn't like Rojo and number 80. He's just not a fan of those guys. Like, they're from the old regime. He didn't draft those guys. There's something about number 80 and Ronald Jones he's not feeling at all. He's just not. It's not working. There's something about those two players, something about their character or the characteristics or the traits or the habits that Arians don't like. He just don't like the way they practice, probably the way they conduct themselves. There's something going on there with Ronald Jones and number 80. I wouldn't be surprised if the Bucs can package a deal and get a cornerback. Package Ronald Jones and number 80 and go get a cornerback like a CJ Henderson. Teams that got a lot of cornerbacks that they can just get rid of, or like teams that's not going anywhere. Like, maybe we can, like, maybe one of those teams that's actually like not good, but they got some good players like on the team. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that mentally weak, man. That didn't sit well with me, man. I talked about that already. About Richard Sherman. That'll be a great pickup. We're trying to win the Super Bowl, so a player like that would definitely help the secondary. But yeah, I did not like the comment of mentally struggled. Like I didn't like that. I didn't like the mentally struggled after the fumble. Like then Ronald Jones come back and comes on social media saying, I'm just a phone call away if you need me." I'm like, oh, this is not looking good at all, man. Sprinkles. How did y'all feel about that? How did y'all feel about when Bruce Arians said Ronald Jones struggled mentally? How did y'all give me your thoughts on that? What this Ronald Jones situation? How did y'all feel about when Arians said that? He kind of put him on blast too. Like Ronald Jones mentally struggled after the fumble, and then Ronald Jones come back and says, "I'm just a phone call away if you need me." What's going on with that? Do y'all think Ronald Jones got a mental problem? Mentally struggled after the fumble. Like that was just weird to me. Like that's not something you could say to about a player that you supposed to be backing. Like I'm getting mixed signals from Arians about Ronald Jones. Mixed signals, man. Like mixed signals to me now. I'm getting mixed signals from Arians, man. Oh, it's a pitch and catch game. You know what I'm saying? Easy pitch and catch, easy first down. I mean, you're gonna give us a first down like that? Yeah, he don't have faith in him, man. It's like it just I just think it's weird to tell a player he mentally struggled and he comes back and says, "Oh no, I'm good, man. I'm just pick up the phone, a phone call away." Yeah, but I mean, I hope Rojo get on his feet, man. I just don't think it's going to be in Tampa. And number 82, I hope they get on their feet, man. I just don't see them finishing their career as a Buck. Neither one of them. Where's AB at? Yeah, like I said, he's not a fan of Ronald Jones. Like it's what is the issue? Do do we need to just go ahead and cut ties? Because Leonard Fournette is the better back. It's clear to see that. There's no denying that. He's the better back. It's like you can't even deny that. Leonard Fournette is the better back, clearly. Like clearly. Gronkowski again, man. Like Gronkowski, man, serious problem. Like he like in a good way. It's hard to stop. Hard to stop, man. Gronkowski again. Too easy, dog. Remember, when you play the Bucs, you got to be able to score. I think can we actually say Gronkowski is 100% healthy? Is he 100% healthy? Because last year, I think last year I don't think he was 100% healthy last year. I think he was kind of like still trying to get in football shape, but I think we can say he's 100% healthy. Yeah, Mike Evans. I mean, he's my guy, man, but he ain't it for this offense, man. Ain't it? Yeah, a full off season, right? Somebody mentioned Mike Evans, man. Mike Evans is my guy, man. But this ain't it for him, man. Like it can't go down like this, man. Like not Mike Evans. I don't want my guy to go out like this, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it's almost like he been phased out a little bit. Like he been phased out. Let's be real. I'm a big Mike Evans fan. You know what I'm saying? He going in the Ring of Honor, but man, Mike Evans, man, it's just like, damn, it ain't gonna be no forcing the ball to him no more, man. It's not happening, man. It's just no, man. Mm-mm. Hella, what do you mean hella catches? He barely got 1,000 yards. Like they had to force feed him the ball to get 1,000 yards. So I don't know if he was catching hella balls. But to me, like the reason why I'm looking at Mike Evans, because I watched him from his first year, all the way until now, and his body language has changed. Last year and this year, his body language changed. He happy he got the ring, but as a receiver myself, he's got to feel some type of way. Like, man, I ain't get nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a receiver, so I understand how you feel. Like, damn, like, I'm happy we win the game, but from a personal perspective, you have goals as a personal, as a person, right? You have goals. And me being a receiver, he feel left out. You know what I'm saying? And if you know how to play receiver, if anybody in the chat room know how to play receiver, you understand what I'm talking about. Like, damn, like we got the win, but man, like you want to feel a part of that. Like you want to feel like you contributed enough because the red zone person is Gronkowski. It's not Evans. Like the number one red zone target is Gronkowski. You know, and then you got Godwin. So Rojo didn't do anything bad this game, so why is he in the doghouse this game? Remember, he said Rojo will start. That doesn't mean he's gonna play the whole game. How many do y'all think Rojo gonna get 10 carries this game? Y'all think he gonna get 10 carries? I think he'll get 10 carries this game, man. Is that 5 carries? Eight carries? I'm kind of peeping my eye over the Cowboys game. And the Cowboys gonna be a problem offensively. I think the Cowboys need to trade Zeke Elliott. I think the Cowboys need to start Tony Pollard and trade Zeke Elliott to get some picks. In my personal opinion, because Zeke Elliott, man, he just don't look good anymore. Tony Pollard got juice. I watched him at Memphis. That boy got juice. Tony Pollard got juice. Zeke Elliott don't got no juice, man. And the Cowboys need to go ahead and admit that Pollard is better right now. He's younger, he's fresher. Like stop fronting. Secondary. That's our only problem. Devin White, coverage, man. Devin White in coverage, man. That's just not his strength, man. AB is number one receiver. Godwin's number two. Yeah, I can agree with that. Or you can say Godwin's number one, AB's number two. Either one of them, you can however you want to do it. Godwin, AB, Godwin. Remember I told y'all about the Falcons in the red zone? Remember I told y'all about the Falcons in the red zone. Watch. Watch. The Falcons in the red zone are horrible. The Falcons in the red zone are horrible. What do I think about Bucs bringing in Richard Sherman? Appreciate the super chat. T Smitty 3000 and Andy Weezy's World. Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with that. Man. That was an ugly defensive series right there. Cordell Patterson can't catch a lick, but he can run though. If only he can catch. That boy can't catch a lick, but he can run the ball. That's a good play call. Who missed the tackle? Antoine Winfield Jr. Cordell Patterson cannot catch at all. He almost dropped the pitch. Yeah, he sure did, Aquamegalodon. Yeah, he almost dropped that pitch, man. That boy can't catch, man. I don't understand all that talent. He can run. That boy can't catch a lick. A soft toss, he almost dropped that. Appreciate the super chat. Let's go. Let's get to 4,000 subscribers, too. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget the like button. We got almost 50 people in the room. Don't forget to hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? And appreciate the donations, too, man. The super chats. I love the super chats, man, because it lets me know that y'all appreciate me coming on here and giving y'all a good live stream and good perspective of football, and we're having a good time. And for folks that's in the chat room, don't take nothing I say personal, okay? It's not a personal attack. I'm not attacking you personally or nothing like that, so I want y'all to make sure I'm clear on that. We're just talking football. It's all. We're just talking football. So if I'm responding to your comment, and I'm kind of like, I'm not calling you out. I just see your comment. That's an interesting comment. So if I respond to that, and I don't respond to what you want me to say or how you want me to say it, don't take it personal. If I don't agree with your comment, I will respond to it. If that makes sense. So don't take it personal. Thumbs up if you understand that. If I respond to your comment, if it's good or bad, if I don't like it, I'll let you know. Or I'll let you know I don't agree with it. But don't get personal with it. Now, I don't want y'all to think that I'm not that type of channel that's going to be, cussing at my Sea Bandits and my Pirates. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? We're just talking football. 813 Sports. Saints got smacked around by the Carolina Kitties. Jameis still throwing picks. Yes, he threw 2 picks today. Yes, he did. He threw 2 picks. Yep. Appreciate the super chat. He threw 2 picks. The first one he threw, from what I seen, it was kind of like a punt, kind of like. The second one is kind of desperation. Desperation throw. They were down by a lot, you know. But appreciate the super chat 813 Sports. Did you see the rest of the game? Is there any other like? Did you see like how the game played out? Actually played out? Did you see like the Carolina D line? Did you see the Carolina coaching staff out coach the Saints? Like, did you see anything else, or that was just your focus? Remember, I'm always when you do that, I always ask more questions. I'm going to respond with more questions. I'm going to respond to your comment, and then I'm going to dive in. I'm going to dive into more. Like, did you actually watch the game, or you just watch the picks, the highlights? Because the Saints got outplayed. They got outplayed pretty bad. They got outcoached bad. I think there was a report saying that the Saints had like 10 people on the staff like missing or something like that. Is that true? Did they have like a lot of coaches missing? Like a lot of coaches didn't even make the trip. So they in a weird situation. Like, you know, they're not practicing in New Orleans. They're not they can't have a home game yet. They practicing in Texas now. They got coaching staff missing. It's weird. Mike Evans. He's my guy, man. Mike Evans, man. It's okay, man. I know, man. I like Mike Evans, man. He be like, damn, man. Yeah, the Saints defense look good. I mean, the Panthers defense look good. We got to play them, man. They got Brian Burns, man. Dangerous. Brian Burns is a problem. That dude can rush. That dude can rush the passer, man. Like Brian Burns, Derek Brown, Hassan Reddick, man. They got some pass rushers, dog. Why not send AB on that deep route? Yeah, COVID. Yeah, so it was COVID protocols. Yeah, man. They got like 10 starters missing, 10 coaches missing. Like they in a bad situation, man. Go ahead, Ronald Jones. How many carries he got? Well, that's two. That's 2 carries, right? I said 10 carries, right? 10 carries at least. 10 carries. Evans is gonna end up being a Vincent Jackson. He's gonna be a Vincent Jackson. That's how he's gonna finish his career. Tip balls. Tennessee and Seattle. That's a pretty good game. Look, uh, the Panthers are playing with confidence, man. Like I wouldn't just say we're just gonna run right through them. I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna hold off on that. They look good right now. You know what I'm saying? Like 2-0. Come on, Godwin, drop the ball. Godwin won 18 to $20 million, right? No, I think he need to humble himself. He needs to humble himself a little bit. I understand he want to get paid. He getting $15 million this year, but he's gonna have to humble himself a little bit. Well, I told y'all, the Falcons is a scrappy team. They just scrappy. They not gonna win. They just scrappy. They're scrapping right now. Exclusive Garvey with a super chat. He asked, what corner did we draft over Oliver? Um, Oliver was drafted in the second round. So was it Davis? I think it was Davis. Carlton Davis. I think we took Carlton Davis over Isaiah Oliver. What's your point? Appreciate the super chat. It was Carlton Davis. That's right, Steven. It was Carlton Davis. Keyshawn Vaughn, man, wasted pick, man. That was a wasted third round pick. I don't care what anybody said. You can't convince me that Keyshawn Vaughn was the right pick in the third round. That should have been a starter right there. Keyshawn Vaughn is. Mm-mm. Oh, that Davis kid from Georgia, man. What's his name? Gerard Davis from the Georgia Bulldogs. I like him. D line, dog. We need D lineman, dog. Davis from Georgia. I don't think he's gonna last that long, but if we can trade up to get Davis from Georgia, number 99, I like him. Davis, man. D lineman. Do what the Panthers did. Get D lineman to O lineman. Get those dudes, man. Get them trenches solidified for the future. We got Joe. You got Joe this year. Next year, get an O lineman or another D lineman. Like, they gotta get it, man. Mike Ryan ain't got no arm strength. Why is he throwing that ball? Got no arm strength for that. Good play, Antoine Winfield. That ball was underthrown. Horrible throw. It's a bad ball. Yeah, I'm a fan of the ugly picks, man. The D line, O line. I've seen enough from the Bucs history, man. I've seen enough. O line, D line, O line, D line, O line, D line. Matt Ryan trying to throw the ball deep. Fam, that was a horrible throw. Man, I'm gonna tell you one thing about a quarterback. One thing about a quarterback, you gotta be durable. And I'm gonna bring this up. This is why Brady has a lot of respect from me. The dude is durable. Tua Tagovailoa is not durable, man. Holy crap. That dude is just too fragile, man. He needs a nutritionist bad. Tua Tagovailoa is just fragile, man. Handle with care. No, I don't, man. You still got to be able to take a hit. Can't be fragile like that, man, to play quarterback. They're just fragile, man. Like, come on, fam. He's not gonna last. Devin White. Look, Devin White is a good player, but he just got to take a step up a little bit as far as he just needs to get a little bit better in the coverage. Yeah, handle with care, man. Amazon Prime delivery, handle with care. That dude just fragile, fragile, man. Boy, another timeout. Woo woo! I've never heard Tampa the stadium, man. Wow. Have y'all ever heard the stadium that loud? When the last time you heard the stadium that loud? They can't even get the play calls in, man. Remember, you have to understand every year you get older, the worse you get in football. You don't get better in football. You get, like, once you pass a certain age, you don't get better. Devin White. Devin White, man. Well, yeah, it was Lavonte, but Devin White had the inside though. He had the inside position. He's supposed to have been a little bit. His reactions a little because he could have came underneath that and intercepted that. That's how football works. He could have came underneath that. That it was a good play by Lavonte forcing him in the inside. It was a slant, but Devin White was a step too late. Oh, secondary, man. That's the only Achilles heel, man. Remember, to be a top five defense, your secondary just cannot be that weak. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have a guy that you can be like Jalen Ramsey, J.C. Jackson, Stephon Gilmore, Marshawn Lattimore. You know, we need that guy. Got gap integrity. Gap integrity, man. That's all. Gap integrity. We just got to settle down. Tryon almost got there. Tryon almost got there, man. Nah, you're not running the ball on us like that, fam. I mean, it's good to stop the run, but I mean, got to be able to, stop the pass too a little bit. You got to be able to stop the pass. Oh, MJ Stewart. Okay. Mm. MJ Stewart of Isaiah Oliver? Jesus Christ. Good hit, Lavonte. Yeah, MJ Stewart of Isaiah Oliver. Like, I don't know. What did they see in MJ Stewart? Dominican Sue. Good play. Good play. Good play. That's a good tight end tackle stunt. I like those type of stunts, man. The tackle, the D tackle, D end stunts. Good play by Dominican Sue. Good play. Falcons being scrappy. Started out pretty good, but the game kind of slowed down a little bit. I thought I was gonna see a little bit more. I gotta get Falcons a little credit. You know what I'm saying? AB ain't got no catches, man. You gotta give the Falcons a little credit. They scrappy. Godwin. There we go. Godwin again. I'm telling you, Godwin, AB, and Gronkowski, dog. It's like perfect. Perfect, man. Godwin's a beast, dog. AB ain't got no catch. Interesting. You know, the Bucs could go get Eric Berry. Remember Eric Berry? That'd be pretty cool, right? What happened? Why? Eric Berry, man, he just got pushed out the league, man. Y'all remember Eric Berry? AB. Who was that block? That was that Fournette? Well, Bernard. We gotta get ready for the Rams ain't gonna be no joke, dog. Oh boy, get ready. Yeah, Eric Berry, man, he just got phased out the league, man. He was a good player too, man. phased out like quickly on the low key. And he still got good years left in him too, man. That's the crazy thing about it. Eric Berry still got good years in him. Oh, that was Fournette with the blitz pickup? Yeah. I thought it was Fournette. Couldn't really tell. I'm telling you, Rams, Saints, Bills, Bears, Colts. Those are my marquee games. I got those things circled. I got those games circled. And I might have to circle the Panthers game too. I might have to circle that. I might have to circle the Panthers game. If they give me 2 more weeks of that play, if they are 4-0, then I'm gonna say, all right, the Panthers are a problem. You know what I'm saying? They got to get to 4-0. 3-1 after 4 weeks as far as the Panthers. Now that's not gonna tell me how they're gonna finish the season. You know what I'm saying? But if they go 3-1, 4-0 for the first quarter of the season, they're gonna have my attention. Granted, they 2-0. They beat the Saints and they beat the Bengals. Was the Saints? No, let me say the Saints and the Jets. So it's like Jets was like, okay, whatever. Now the Saints was a good victory, but if they can just win another game, they're gonna go 3-1, 4-1, somewhere up in there, then they'll have my attention. Hey, number 80. Well, he can catch the ball when he's wide open. The problem is when he got coverage on him. That's when he kind of looks bad. Fade to Evans. I see a fade to Evans coming. Fade. Yeah, we don't play the Panthers at the end of the season. Yeah, Panthers is like the last 4. The last 4 weeks of the season we play the Panthers twice. Like I said, I told y'all, man. Like we'll see how the Panthers look at the end of the season, but really can't tell right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, do not overreact. Do not overreact what you see in week 2. Oh, I don't know why people are so hyped about the 2 weeks. Like, after a week, like you just can't do that. Like what you see right now is not the finished product. I mean, I didn't get hyped after week 1. There's no panic. There's no hype out of me. Like, yeah, teams play good in week 1. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't get hype at all. I'm still not hyped. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm cool. I'm just watching the games. I'm cooling. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like, oh yeah, like no, give it about 8 to 10 weeks. Give it about 8 to 10 weeks, man. You gotta give it about 8 to 10. You know what I'm saying? You cannot be fooled by what you see right now. As the season goes on, the cream of the crop, the cream will rise to the top. Touchdown. Hey! Evans! Slant out route. That's hard to defend, man. Inside the in out. The in out is hard, dog. It's hard to defend that. The in and out route, but them you get cooked bad. If you 1-on-1 in the red zone, you're gonna get cooked. Any receiver will cook you. Any receiver with skills, a Keenan Allen, Mike Evans, a Godwin, an AB, you will get cooked like that. That was easy drive too, right down the field. Evans, my guy. Go ahead, Evans. I know. Smile, man. Cooked him. Cooked him. Easy. Right down the field. Evans cooked him bad. Good play, Evans. Go ahead, man. My guy. I love Mike Evans, man. He's my guy. I like to see him get in the game, man. I just don't like to see him just over there moping around and stuff. Make him feel involved. Make him feel wanted. Mike Evans is very emotional. He's an emotional guy. First down. Yeah, right down the field. Remember, I told y'all. What did I tell y'all in my preview video? What did I tell y'all? They were going to be scrappy. They're going to put up a fight in the first half, first quarter. They're going to be, we in the game and we trying to. At the end of the day, they're just not good enough defensively. They chose Kyle Pitts with a quarterback who is not a part of the future of the organization. They could have got Trey Lance, or they should have traded up, whatever. They probably should have got Justin Fields, Mac Jones, Zach Wilson, no. But they chose a receiver / tight end over the future. Because Kyle Pitts is not going to matter if they don't have a quarterback. A Sam Howell, a Spencer Rattler, Malik Wilson from Liberty. These are the quarterbacks. The next year's quarterback class is not strong. This is the strongest quarterback class. This year was the strongest quarterback class in a long time. Next year quarterback class, not sold. Not sold at all. I mean, you got the quarterback from Liberty, Malik Wilson, Sam Howell, Spencer Rattler. I mean, what's another quarterback? Brock Purdy. I liked him, but nah. Let me see who else. Any other quarterbacks that's coming out that's gonna look good? That's like decent. Y'all notice when AB get a catch, AD get super hyped. Y'all notice that? Like AB get one catch, he be like, "Yeah, let's go! I'm that dude! I'm that dude!" Like, calm down, AB. You got one catch, man. Calm down. But I feel you though. The secondary still a problem, man. Offside. See, fans don't really watch the game. I think they just out there just to scream. They don't even watch the game. It was offside. Pay attention to the game. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I think he timed that. Oh, I think he timed that one. Oh, I think he timed that. He timed it. Yeah, he timed that, man. Nah, that wasn't outside. Nah, he timed that really well. Good timing, Shaq Barrett. That was not offsides. He timed that well. What? That wasn't no helmet helmet. Oh boy, here we go with the cheating stuff, man. That was not helmet to helmet. He pushed him out. All right. Well, okay. From that angle, okay. They're trying to time the snap. Come on, Buck defense, tighten up. Come on now. They're trying to get that snap count. I don't know about these calls they making right now, man. I'm not. Nah. I just they timing the snap pretty good, man. You know, I don't know where the Falcons think they're going at with Matt Ryan. Where is the Falcons going with Matt Ryan? Where are you going with that dude? Like, you're not going anywhere. You're not going to the playoffs with Matt Ryan with this roster. It's just not happening. I just find that weird. Took a wide receiver tight end over a quarterback. Remember that Titans game when they didn't call that they didn't call the fumble and he returned it for the touchdown. They said it wasn't a fumble. Falcons do got a good kicker. That's one thing they do have a good kicker. Go ahead, Mike Evans. Man, the Bucs got a lot of money tied up in the tight end situation. They got a lot of money tied up there. Just find it interesting. Like $19 million in tight ends. Well, Seattle, man. Seattle gonna be tough too. You know, the Cardinals look well. Like I said, it's still early in the season. I'm not gonna get super hyped. Like I said, it's a long way to go, man. Long way to go. Long way to go. 70 yards rushing. That's good. As long as it's, this Jimmy G situation, as long as they winning, they don't need to put Trey Lance in. They don't need to put Trey Lance in right now. As long as the 49ers are winning, they fine. Andy Dalton is my team now. Matt Nagy coaching for his job. The Raiders 2-0. Mm. The Raiders are the Raiders for real? Are the Raiders for real? John Gruden, ex-Bucs coach that ruined the franchise future. Poor Jets, poor Jaguars. They ain't gonna cut it. Jets, Jaguars, Giants. Nah, fam. Falcons. They all looking at top 5 picks. How many touchdowns you think Brady's gonna throw for this year? What, 45, 50? What y'all think? 45, 50 touchdowns? What y'all think? About 45, 50. Yeah. I would say, yeah. I mean, he's on pace, man. About what? I'm gonna say between 40 and 50, and between 4,700 to 5,200 yards. That's a lot, and probably gonna be close to winning MVP too. Wouldn't surprise me at all. And it's gonna come down to Brady, Mahomes, Russell Wilson. Um, yeah. So let's get ready, folks. The Chiefs, the Bucs, Russell Wilson. If Aaron Rodgers get himself together, which I think he would, I think the Packers will get themselves together. You can throw Aaron Rodgers in there. If Matthew Stafford keep winning, Derek Carr keep winning, you know, it's gonna be a couple quarterbacks up there in the MVP race, man. It's gonna be a close race as long as those guys stay healthy. Yeah, no, I'm not saying. No, I'm just speaking like no. I'm not giving teams like, oh yeah, I'm just saying like wait till week like 8 to 10, kind of give you an idea where you at with the team. I repeat, please do not overreact on what you're seeing right now. Bucks, any other team in the NFL, Patriots, like now there's some teams you can write off right now. Jets, Falcons, Jaguars, Texans, um, who else I can write off? Falcons, Lions, Giants. Oh, Trevor. Remember, folks, people got to understand. Even if you're a top quarterback in college, you're going to the worst team. When you go to the worst team in the NFL at the time, you understand how hard it is to go from worst to decent. How many teams have you seen really bad all of a sudden become really good? It doesn't happen often. So Trevor Lawrence might be a great quarterback. He might be a top level quarterback, but it's not going to happen in Jacksonville. It's just a bad, poorly ran franchise. It took the Browns how many years to figure it out? And it's not even in the look at the talent around the Browns. It's not the quarterback. Baker Mayfield is an okay quarterback. But is he like, oh yeah, no. He went to the worst team in the NFL and they had to stack the team to make him look good. So as for Trevor Lawrence, unless the Jacksonville Jaguars stack the team and spend that bread, it's not going to work. How often have you seen Andrew Luck was another quarterback? The Colts were bad, and then the Colts ended up being good, and then they was able to and then he retired and messed them up. It is hard to take a team from worst to first. So don't expect stuff out of Trevor Lawrence that you think you're going to see Trevor Lawrence be a Chargers, Justin Herbert or Mahomes. No, man. Trevor Lawrence got plenty of talent, immense talent, but Jacksonville, horrible ran franchise. So I'll be trying to tell y'all, man, you have to look at football from a football perspective overall. You can't say, well, the quarterback's trash because the organization's bad. Sometimes the organization is a bad organization. So what you see right now, what you see right now, you just have to take it with a grain of salt. But the teams I named, the Jags, the Giants, the Jets, you can write them off. You can write them off right now because there's about 4 or 5 teams you can write off. Like they ain't going nowhere. What you see right now with them is what you're gonna get at the end of the season. But for the rest of the league, please, I repeat, please, Money Kiffin. Why it took us so long to get in the ring honor? Yeah, you can write those teams off right now. Lions, Jags, Jets, Falcons, Giants. What you see right now is what you're going to see at the end of the season. They're just not good. But for the rest of the teams, if you think you know what you got and what you see after 2 games, you are fooling yourself. Players, coaches, things change as the season progresses. And then that's the bottom level teams. Now, the top level teams, the Bucs, the Chiefs, um, the Bucs and the Chiefs, you kind of know what you got with them, right? It's guaranteed playoffs. You could throw Seattle in there. You could throw the Rams in there. But it's like you have to let it play out. Like you can't be that naive and say, "Oh, they trash after week 2 and he's trash after week 2 and they don't look good and it's only 2 weeks. Calm down. Calm down. Like seriously, calm down because every year you see a team come out of nowhere. Some teams go from good to bad, bad to good. So be careful, folks. Be careful. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at the Super Bowl. And the most important things you got to understand as the season progresses: health, 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 health. Got to stay healthy in key positions. Health will be the determining factor, especially for the top teams. Mm-hmm. Teams that got aspirations for Super Bowl, because there's a handful of teams that's in this Super Bowl run, and we're one of them. But it's going to be health, 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 health. And sometimes you get away with some calls. I mean, every team gets away with calls. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. But you have to be mindful, folks. Just because what you've seen today, that does not dictate what is going to happen in the future. Please understand that. That's not how football works, especially at the professional level. Oh, week 2, they trash. No, they took a loss. They played bad or whatever the case may be, or they're not playing well. But don't sit here and think that that's what you're going to see. Be mindful, man. Well, yeah, KC had multiple injuries on the O line. I mean, I'm not taking away from the fact that the Bucs defense played well, but it did help that KC O line was injured. Their starters was injured. I mean, that did help. That did help a lot. And it was to the point they revamped their whole entire line. They got rid of all their guys. Schwartz, Fisher. They drafted a right guard. They drafted a center. They picked up Joe Tooney. Like for real, man. It was that serious, man. But please do not let week 2 fool you. Especially like the top level coaches or the second tier coaches. You kind of know what you're gonna get with them. They're gonna keep their teams in play. So like you got like the Belichick's, the Mike Tomlin, the Sean Payton, the McVays, the Arians, um, who else? The Packers, Matt LaFleur. Um, like you got those coaches where you just be like, I don't be like, oh they added no, don't do that. Not those coaches. They too good. Week 2, man, overreaction. Don't overreact on week 2. Everybody got to relax. Let the season play itself out. Wait till about week 10. You know what I'm saying? Blocking the back. Blocking the back. It's coming back. Yeah, there's a few teams, Bucs, Chiefs, because you got to look at the quarterback coach situation. And most importantly, the coaching situation. The coaching situation, it plays a big role. You know what I'm saying? And if you got a top level coach and you're healthy, then you're fine. Yeah, I seen Big Ben, man. He didn't look good today, man. You said, I'm being negative. I'm not giving Tampa no love. Are you not listening, man? Like, Mama Christ, man, you look bad right now, dog. I give Tampa plenty of credit. I just don't get overhyped. I'm not one of them dudes, man. Like, I'm not one of them dudes that get super hyped. Got. All right, we're gonna be fine at the end. We're going to be fine. Second down. Oh, pick. This game is over. Too easy, man. Vita Vea. Where are they going with Matt Ryan? Where are they going with him? This game is over, man. This is just talking points now, man. This is talking points. He's not a sack guy, but man, that dude is a disruptor. Where are the Falcons going with Matt Ryan? Falcons fans, where are you at? Where are you going? You're not going anywhere with Matt Ryan. Fix it. Forcing the ball to Mike Evans, man. Yeah. Can't give it back like that. It's okay. We'll get it. We'll get a touchdown. That was almost a pick, man. That was a misread, a miscommunication. Miscommunication. Go right back to him. Hey, for those of you that might be a little ahead of the game, do not tip the play. Do not tip plays on this channel. Do not do that. There's some people might not be they might not be caught up. Like you might be a couple plays ahead, but don't tip the plays on this channel. Don't do that. That's not right. Let people anticipate that. Do not like my shooters. If you see guys on here tipping plays or tipping what happens already, like block, put them in timeout. Don't block them. Put them in timeout. Come on, Rojo. Fade to Mike Evans. I think you know what I think this is. I think you know what I think this is about. Brady trying to prove a point with these touchdowns, man. This is what this is about. I'm starting to see this already. I think Brady is like, forget the running game. Like some of this got to be like play calling, but some of this got to be like, okay, I think Brady really trying to go 50 TDs. I think he's really trying. I don't even think they trying to run for touchdowns. They like, man, forget that. They're trying. I think Brady's on to something. I think he's really trying to get it like that for real. Like we're not even trying to run the ball. Like damn. Yep. Mike Evans number 2. That's 4 TDs. 2 for Mike Evans. It's too easy, baby. I think Brady knows what's going on here, man. He's trying to prove a point. Like, because most teams will try to run it, right? I don't think, I really believe, like, the Bucs, like, man, no, forget the run. Like, I'm starting to, like, maybe it's too early, but I think the Bucs are like, forget that running crap, man. Like, why even run the ball? There's no need to run the ball. Because most teams in that situation, let's be honest, they will run the ball. Most teams will do that. But Brady's on to something. I think he's trying to do something. I think he's trying to specifically do something. Because most teams are in that situation, analytics will show you. Most teams run that ball. Not the Bucs. On the 1 yard line. So remember, sometimes stats don't tell the whole story. Like our running game might not be great, but we throw the ball quite a bit. If that makes sense. I think he's trying to do something. I think he's on to something, right? I'm calling it right now. And this is early. I know it's too early for me to call this, but I'm telling you, man, I think he's trying to prove a point with these touchdowns, man. These passing touchdowns. I think he wants another record. That's just my personal opinion. I think it's my personal opinion, man. Like I think he knows. Brady knows. Brady ain't stupid. He's not stupid at all. Brady know what time it is, man. I think he's trying to go for the record. Like, come on, bro. 8 TDs in 2 games. Like, come on, fam. Like, y'all got to pick this up early, man. I think he's trying to go for 50. Or what's the record? 50 was the record, right? So I think he's trying to get what, 51? 51 will be the record. He going for it. Let's call it how we see it. He's going for that record, folks. He's going for it. Facts. He is going for it. Like he's all in. Like Brady, he has nothing really to prove. This is just for fun now. Like, one of the greatest players, one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. He has nothing to prove. This is he's trying to make a point here. 55 was the record? Okay, yeah. So that's a lot of touchdowns, bro. Like, you think he can get 55? He said Brady trying to be a stat hog. He has control of the play calls. He has control he has control of what's called at the line. You know what I'm saying? He can check out of it and stuff like that. But man, is he a stat hog? I mean, I wouldn't say that. Nah, he's not a stat hog. I wouldn't say that. But yeah, it just comes. I just find it weird. I think it just dawned on me. Like I'm sitting here watching the game. I'm sitting here watching the game. I'm like, wait a minute. Brady's really trying to go for this record here. Like, I'm sitting here watching the game. Like, nah, this dude, he trying to get the record. Nah, he trying to. So he on pace for what? 4 a game, right? 4 a game. That's 68. He's on pace to throw for 68 touchdowns. 68 touchdowns. He's on pace for 68. Now, is he going to attain that? No. But he's on pace for 68. But he's trying to achieve something here. This ain't no joke. This like pay attention, folks. Like, 671 touchdowns. Good God Almighty. You know, I'm noticing something too. Antoine Winfield, he needs to come under control, man. He be coming in reckless, man. Like, Antoine Winfield needs to understand when you're hitting somebody, don't throw your whole body at everybody. He needs to understand how to be a good tackler, making good hits, but also understanding who's trying to tackle around the area too. Because he be coming in, he be trying to blast everybody. Now here come these garbage yards. Like, what? Antoine Winfield has no control, man. I'm noticing this every time he tackles somebody when there's his teammate involved. It's like he hits the teammate too. Like, what you doing, fam? Like, don't hurt your players, man. Todd Bowles need to teach him how to come under control when your guy when your guy is tackling another guy. Know how to hit somebody when your guy's also there at the same time. Sometimes he just be trying to run people over. Just reckless, man. Antoine Winfield be so reckless when hitting somebody, man. I think he hurt Jamel Dean. I think Jamel Dean got hit in the ribs. He out there hurting his own people, man. Golly. Come on, Antoine Winfield Jr. Oh, man. Fam. Antoine Winfield Jr. is wilding right now, bro. Yeah, let's go get Richard Sherman, man. Golly, man. Antoine Winfield Jr., boy, I swear to God, bro. Y'all ain't paying attention to that, man. Antoine Winfield Jr. is wild right now, man. Just damn, dude. Damn, Antoine Winfield Jr. Somebody tell him not stop doing that, man. Dude, just reckless for no reason. Secondary, man. Secondary. Right there, he's out. He's out. Right there. Yeah, he was out. Toe touch the outside. Man, no, secondary, man. Like, come on, folks. Like, I understand these are garbage yards, but man, you got to be able to stop somebody too, man. Top 10 defense. It's just hard to be a top 10, top 5 defense when your secondary is just that bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't. It's just hard. It's hard for me to say the Bucs are top 3, top 5. It's just hard for me to say that because of the secondary. I'm reluctant to say that because of the secondary. Because any top defense, you got a good secondary too. Top defenses don't mean you can stop the run. Like, come on, fam. This is a passing league, man. Just because you can stop the run, that don't mean you number one defense. It just doesn't work like that. Number one defense means you got pass rush, you got good linebackers, and you got good secondary. You just can't be a top defense because you can stop the run. Come on, man. Secondary, that's the we're gonna be fine. We just gotta get a couple guys, like get another guy or two, a veteran. We need a veteran back there, man. I just think the Bucs will be so much more together with a veteran back there. All this young, the Bucs still young, just get a veteran back there, man. It ain't gonna hurt. You went and got all them guys on offense. Just why not in the secondary? Get the secondary right. You stocked up on offense. You stocked up on offense. Why not stock up on the secondary? You stocked up on Gronkowski, Antonio Brown, Leonard Fournette, Giovanni Bernard, and then you didn't do that for the secondary. Why not pile up on the secondary too? $19 million in tight ends. You can't take some of that money and give some secondary help? Golly. Y'all watching that Minnesota and Arizona game? Holy crap. Straight shootout. Y'all watching the Vikings and the Cardinals game at the same time? That game was a shootout. No defense playing in that game. If they didn't reach out to Richard Sherman, they should. I'm just saying, like, just anything, man. Hey, look, I know our game is good, but go look at that Cardinals and the Vikings game, man. Jeez Louise. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's like 31-30. Like, what's going on over there? Somebody help him. Can we say Vita Vea is the best run stuffer in the league? He's the best run stuffer. One of the best run stuffers. He's not the Jeffrey Simmons, the Chris Jones, the Aaron Donalds type D tackle. He's more like somebody that nose tackle. But I believe if Vita like lose a little bit of weight, I believe if Vita get down to like, if he was like 315, 320, I think he'll get more sacks. I really do. But I think he'll lose strength though. But I really believe that if he was like about 315, 320, I think he'll get more sacks. That's in my personal opinion. I believe he'll get more sacks. He's just a little bit too heavy to get back there. He's like not quick enough. But he's still elite. But if you expected him to get 8 sacks, it's not happening. Devin White out of control again. Out of control. Devin White. He and that's his strength too, man. Blitzing is his strength. He just missed. He whiffed on that sack. That's what's been a sack. Coming too fast. Out of control. You got to calm down. Nah, he's not Warren Sapp. Not even close. Devin White again in coverage. Devin White is not good in coverage, man. And for him to take the next step, he's got to be able to cover better than that, man. It's like he hesitated. Like, Devin White, he sees the play. He just got to react a little bit better, man. Falcons red zone again. They're so horrible in the red zone, man. Oh, but that boy ain't got no hands. That boy ain't got no hands, dog. Cordell Patterson, dog. That dude got no hands. Can run the rock, but got no hands. Falcons red zone, man. I'm trying to tell you. Falcons in the red zone is the worst team in the NFL. Holy crap, man. Falcons got the worst red zone offense in the NFL. I swear to God. Well, I mean, secondary, man. That's our Achilles heel. Carlton Davis was beat too. All that blitzing, man. Remember, if we don't get to the blitz, man, we're burnt toast back there. Let's be real. Outside of Carlton Davis, man, it's like, And Carlton Davis is pretty much middle of the pack. So what does that tell you? Carlton Davis is right in the middle of the pack. Like, if you had to rank cornerbacks, right? You got 64 cornerbacks. Carlton Davis probably top, I would say top 20. He in between that probably that 12 to 20 range. And then after that, it's a huge drop off. It's a huge drop off. Like, we don't have any. I wouldn't put anybody outside of Carlton Davis in the top 50. Maybe or Antonie Winfield Jr. But I'm talking about cornerbacks. We're not solid there. That's the only. Remember, we're still a top level defense, but the problem is the secondary. Now here's the key: top level defense. That means we can get to that point. You know. The problem is the secondary. But see, these were the concerns about Devin White coming out of college. If you did your draft profile and if you understood the draft profile. Jason Verrett did get hurt out for the season again. But I think if Richard Sherman had a choice, he'll sign with the 49ers. Yeah, he'll sign with the 49ers again. Yeah, Jason Verrett is out for the season again. So if he had a choice between the 49ers and the Bucs, he'll sign with the 49ers because he's a West Coast guy. Anyway, but the draft profile on Devin White was his coverage was the big problem. And it's reared its ugly head again. You know, and sometimes he's wildly out of control too. But he's got better though. Yeah, right. He's gotten better, but he got to. For him to be that Luke Kuechly, like, because remember Thomas Davis and Luke Kuechly. That's what the Bucs are so close to having that right now. Devin White just got to tighten up a little bit around the edges. Because sometimes he gets a little out of position, sometimes he gets a little out of control, and then he doesn't diagnose passing plays fast enough. But he's still young though. I mean, he got a little time, but I just hopefully he'll grow out of that. You know what I'm saying? Because I would say I'll give him till about 20. I would say I'll give him till about 20. 26, 27, he should be out of that. Yeah, he got about 3 more years to kind of get it out of his system. I mean, I think he'll be fine. Three more years to get it out of his system. He's about, 24, 23 now? So yeah, about 3 more years to get it out of his system. He'll be fine. Because he has the attributes. He has everything you look for. You know. Somebody said the 49ers are not Super Bowl contenders. They are. As long as they stay, well, they injury prone, man. No, the 49ers running back situation, Raheem Mostert, out for the season. Oh! Oh, Lord. See? Let's see if out. He fumbled. You took Ronald Jones out. Leonard Fournette with the fumble. Lord have mercy. All right, you took Ronald Jones out. That should have been a pick. Got lucky again. No risky, no biscuit right there. That was no risky, no biscuit. When you have no confidence in when you have no confidence running the ball, this is what happens. Remember, football 101, right? That would have been a pick too. That would have been a pick anyway if he didn't tip the ball. Remember, if the ball would have been thrown a little bit more like down the field, it was underthrown. Remember, this is how football works, right? The more you throw the ball, the more chances you give the defense to intercept the ball. It's football 101. Like, does anybody understand that concept? The more you throw the ball, the more chances you give the team to intercept the ball. Because the teams are too good to just let you just chuck the ball all over the place. Because eventually, they'll figure you out. A.J. Green with a touchdown. So at some point, this is where the running game kind of like plays a hand. Like when you don't have a running game, when you can't just turn around and just hand the ball off and just make things happen with the running game. Because remember, when you got teams that got good secondaries and you struggling throwing the ball, well, can you run it? Bears, Bills, Rams, Saints. You get where I'm going with this? Teams that got good secondaries, you just can't just chuck the ball around like that. You got to be able to turn around and just hand the ball off. You understand you got all the weapons and all that, but you got to be smart too. You got to call the plays according to what's going on. Now, can we get the first down? Yes. We'll get the first down. Where's the screens at? Why can't we run screens? How come we don't run screens? Why is everything down the field? That would have been a perfect time to run a screen. Oh, Tristian. That was good blocking, though. Well, that was no risky, no biscuit. When you go no risky, no biscuit, that's what happens. This is why the quarterbacks get hit a lot, throw a lot of interceptions, missed interceptions. Like no risky, no biscuit. That's the risk of doing this type of offense. This is the updated version of Eric Coryell mixed in with Tom Brady style. It's kind of like let's just say it like this. It's like an Eric Coryell mixed with Tom Brady style of offense. It's like mixture of it. You know what I'm saying? It's a mixture of both. Because some plays you'll see the no risky, no biscuit, Eric Coryell, and then some plays you'll see the Tom Brady style. That play call right there was no risky, no biscuit. The Antonio Brown play call, that was no risky, no biscuit. You know what I'm saying? Falcons are being scrappy. I give them that. They're not gonna win. No, don't even think about it. They're just being scrappy. No, that was all no risk it, no biscuit right there. That was a no risk it, no biscuit. You know what I'm saying? Chuck the ball down the field. You know, like that's when you gotta have some discipline. You know what I'm saying? Like you get what I'm saying? Like you gotta have a little bit of discipline. You know, it can't always be no risky, no biscuit. You know, but like I said, I mean, it comes with the territory, folks. I mean, but remember, we got the Rams next week, and you're not gonna just chuck the ball around like that. It just doesn't work. So at some point, you gotta try to run the ball. You know what I'm saying? You gotta try. Just give it a shot. It's not gonna hurt you. You get what I'm saying? It's not gonna hurt to try to run the ball. You know. Brady almost threw a couple picks too. You know. Remember now, and I remember some people like to count those almost intercept. What they call those things? Like Mahomes threw like 14 of them, like 14 almost pick balls. So today we saw people like to keep that stat for some strange reason. Like, oh, well, you could have threw this many interceptions. Is it an interception or not? If you didn't throw the interception, don't count it like the almost interceptions. Like, no. Either you threw an interception or you're not. You feel me? But yeah, the no risk and no biscuit showed his face right there. That was unnecessary play calling right there. That was just a little bit too aggressive. Because the Falcons defense is sitting back. The Falcons defense now, they're sitting back on these pass plays now. You know, you got to have, and if they're going to give us the run, take it. You feel me? Like, if they're going to give us the opportunity to run the ball, why not take it? Why everything got to be no risk and no biscuit? That series right there was the definition of no risk and no biscuit. Was no need for it. We did it anyway. For some strange reason, we just felt like throwing the ball continuously. But remember now, we got the Rams next week. You know, no risk and no biscuit don't work on them. They're too good. Guess who the D coordinator for the Rams? Raheem Morris. The Rams defense is too good to run no risk and no biscuit against. It just doesn't work like that. We can't if we letting the Falcons hang around like I said, the next week it's going to be a challenge. You know what I'm saying? Because you got a better team with a better defense and a better coach. Dean Pease is not a great coach. You know what I'm saying? And the Falcons hanging around, it's scrappy. They're showing toughness. They're showing fight. You know, it's not enough. At the end, it's going to be the Bucs talent going to win the game. Yeah, in the end, the talent is going to overrule. And the Rams are not going to do anything different. The Rams know what time it is. They know what they got to do. Stop the pass. And they're built to stop the pass. You know? And the Bucs just got to figure it out. The Bucs will figure it out. I mean, they'll figure it out. It just can't get too greedy. At some point, you got to be able to have some type of balance. And in the better games, you got to have some balance. The Bucs, honestly, they're smart. Getting their hands up. Get your hands up. You know what I'm saying? They're getting their hands up. And that's good. But the Falcons right now, they're sitting on the pass plays right now. And the fact that the Bucs don't have a threat to run the ball, that's very concerning to me. And I told y'all in the pregame, I want to see the Bucs establish the run. I want to see them run the ball a little bit more to control the clock, get the lead, you know, and be able to nip the clock down, make timely third downs and stuff like that, you know, and to chuck the ball around continuously is kind of like weird. Oh my goodness, what's going on here? What? Welcome to Mo Cooking. Bucco's cooking. We're all right. The secondary got to tighten up, though, man. Almost a sack. Jordan Whitehead. Bad angle. BucosLocker cooking. I'm not cooking. I'm just warming something up in the some bell peppers and some pizza. I can make a cooking channel too now. I can do that now. I can do that. I get down like that. I go in the kitchen and, you know, I can make some pancakes and all that, and some biscuits and all that stuff. You know? I think people will watch that too. But I'm not stressed. That folks, don't worry about this game. Do not stress out over this game. Just take it for what it is. There's some things that the Bucs can work on, you know, and they'll work on it. It's just early. Remember now, this is only week 2, so we'll be fine. Be pessimistic. Don't be pessimistic. Be optimistic, right? The Bucs will get it together. Gotta eat your vegetables, folks. Gotta eat your veggies. Carrots, bell peppers, quinoa. As y'all can see right now, I'm not worried about anything. Like, do not stress the game. Do not stress this game at all. It's a divisional game. It's a divisional rivalry. The Falcons are playing with a lot of fight, a lot of energy. But the Falcons are the Falcons. They're going to be Falcons at some point. They're going to revert back. Oh, they're going to revert back to who they really are. They're going to revert. Falcons are the Falcons. They're going to revert back to who they really are. Remember, a tiger don't change his stripes as far as the Falcons, who they are. They had their run. They had their window of opportunity. They blew it. What? What? Integrity, lane integrity, man. What's going on here? Wow, this is. Well, I'm not going to stress out. I'm not going to worry. I'm not worried. No, I'm not worried or anything like that. What? That fooled me too. Yeah, the Bucs defense look disoriented right now. Wow. Unreal. Right, unreal. Yeah, I'm not. We're just gonna outscore them. That's all. We just outscore them. Outscore them. Don't worry about it. Don't trip. Don't trip. Just outscore them. We gotta fix the defense. We'll fix the defense. We'll be fine. The defense will be fixed. Give us some time. Just outscore them. That's all. I mean, it's not hard. It's not hard to remember. This is only week 2, folks. Do not let this fool you. Don't look too good right now. But get back to me at week 10 and let me know how the defense is in week 10. I'm not even gonna overreact because this is week 2. I don't react over anything unless I named you as one of those if I named you as one of those teams that's really bad, the Falcons are bad. Let's not get this twisted. Like, don't get this twisted. Like, I wouldn't even remember, folks. At least we got an offense, right? We got an offense, so we'll be fine. The defense is not together right now. The offense is ahead of the schedule. Can we just try to run the ball just a little bit? Injuries. I think we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Oh, that's not bad. It's not a big deal. Don't trip. Ron Jones should have got that first down. Stepped out of bounds too early. Ronald Jones got to get that first down, fam. Can't step out of bounds a little bit too early. I don't like that. Get the first down, man. Oh, this running game is so bad. Well, I mean, don't trip, y'all. Everybody relax. Don't trip. Stay optimistic. There's no need to panic. Why did he bounce on the outside? He should have went straight ahead. He's trying to get a yard, man. All you need is a yard. You don't need to bounce to the outside. Oh, what's going on here, man? What are you doing? Chill. Everybody chill. Don't trip, man. Y'all ain't even panicking, man. Don't panic. Chill. Y'all boys over here just ready to blow up, man. Y'all boys ready to blow up for no reason. First down. Told y'all to chill out, man. Y'all boys ready to panic, man. Y'all boys be panicking too quickly, man. Y'all be ready to blow a gasket. Oh, man. Y'all boys ready to blow a gasket. Don't trip. Y'all over here. Oh, man, what they doing? Look, at the end of the day, we just got more talent. Y'all shouldn't trip, man. Y'all boys be panicking too much, man. I wouldn't panic, man. Y'all chill, man. We'll be fine. Don't panic. It's one thing about the Bucs, man. The Bucs got a veteran team. You're not gonna panic. They'll make the adjustments. The Falcons are playing pass. Gotta try to run the ball, man. Throw some screens, man. Ronald Jones! Ronald Jones, man. Ronald Jones, dog. Fam. Ronald Jones, man. Special teams. That's a bad look on Ronald Jones, man. It's a bad look on Ronald Jones. Really bad look on Ronald Jones' part, man. That's a really bad look. Yeah, I don't think him. I don't see that relationship lasting any longer. It's not gonna work. Bad look for Ronald Jones, man. That ain't gonna cut it, man. He completely missed the block. Like all you didn't have to run forward. Just stand right there. He ran forward and then look. Yeah, he overreacted. Like he had a good heart, right? He had it in his heart. He was there to make the block. He overstepped. Overstepped. That's a bad look on Ronald Jones, man. Bad look. It's a really bad look. He overstepped. It sucks, man. No, he was there for the block. He just overstepped. That's all he did. He was right there. All he had to do was just he overstepped. He went too far up the pocket. The objective is when you're picking up a blitz, you got to see what the blitz is coming from. And then once you identify the possible blitzers, because Brady's going to point it out. He's going to tell you, watch 50 or 45 to Mike or the blitz or whatever. He's going to check. And all you got to do is just be able to identify him. Yo, Travis, dude, cut that out, man. You're tipping the plays, man. Like, quit trying to be first and tell everybody what's going on. I'm going to put you in timeout, dog. Good defense. He can stop the run, but he can't rush the passer at all. He can stop the run, but he can't rush the passer at all. Oh, boy. Falcons special teams. I told special teams is a big deal. But Dalvin Cook always hurt. Dude made out of glass, man. Good running back, but he made out of glass. My gosh. All right, let's go ahead and get this touchdown right now. Ooh, she fine. Ooh. I told y'all special teams mattered, man. Y'all didn't believe me when I told y'all that. Special teams, man. Big deal. Mike Evans. Good throw. Good timing. Good throw, too. Perfect throw. Yup, got him. There's Godwin. Too little. 5 touchdowns. He going for the record, folks. He going for that record. That's 5 TDs. 5 TDs, man. He going for that record, folks. Forget the running game. Forget that running game. What's that? That's 9 TDs. 9 TDs in 2 games. Is that a record? The first 2 games of the season? What's the record for the first 2 games of the season? 9 TDs? I think there's another record that Brady got. Russell Wilson throwing the ball around too. Oh, that's a perfect throw. Boy, Brady loves Gronkowski. And Godwin, he loves those 2 guys. Those are perfect guys for his offense, man. It's perfect guys for his system. Oh, 12 in 2 games? Okay. Well, at the end of the day, the Falcons got to keep up. Yeah, first 2 games of the season. Yeah, so he got 9. Yeah, so 10 is the record. He needs 1 more to tie the record. 1 more to tie the record. That's a lot of TDs, man. Five TDs. 10 is the record, folks. He might get 11. I think he's trying to get that, dog. I'm trying to tell you, man. Man, Brady is aware of these records, man. He's aware of this stuff. You don't think Brady knows 10 is the record? That Winfield Jr. again hurting somebody. Winfield Jr., boy, that boy don't be caring, boy. That was Winfield Jr. again, man. And Russell Wilson slinging that rock too. Russell Wilson slinging that rock too, man. It's a good game, man. I like games like this, man. It's competitive, you know. Tough. Right on cue. Matt Ryan. Mike Edwards. Booyah. Told you. Falcons are the Falcons, man. Right on cue. Right on cue. Right on cue. What did I tell y'all? Don't panic, man. It's Matt Ryan, man. That's what he is. Matt Ryan, right on cue. They've been sitting on that the whole time, dog. They've been waiting on that. Right on cue, folks. I told you, man. Matt Ryan on cue, Bell. Right on cue. Matt Ryan, it's in his nature, man. In these games, man, they're not going anywhere with that dude, man. What did I tell you about that dude, man? It's over. And the Falcons did not make the right decision. Like, what did they see in keeping him? It did not benefit the team. Like, on cue, typical Matt Ryan fashion. I told y'all, man. Like, a Tiger gonna keep his stripes, man. And that's who the Falcons are. Matt Ryan. That's them. I mean, what I mean by that is, let me help y'all out when I say the Falcons are Matt Ryan. What I mean by that is when the game is tight, when it gets a little bit tight, the defense gonna fold, the offensive line gonna fold, red zone gonna fold, and the quarterback gonna fold. They have taken that persona. It's right on cue. Right on cue, man. Right on cue. Typical Matt Ryan fashion. On cue, man. That's why I was not worried because you got to understand who you're playing. The quarterback you're playing, the system they got, I think the system is okay. But when you have a quarterback like Matt Ryan that just don't have the athleticism, don't have the whereabouts, the understanding of you got a rusher coming at you, and he doesn't have the athletic ability to sidestep him. I gotta throw the ball. Like Matt Ryan is gonna be Matt Ryan. You should not be surprised. What did I tell y'all about these teams, man? Falcons, Lions, Jets, Giants, Jaguars. They're the same teams. And you can throw the Texans in there too, but they're not going anywhere. What did y'all really think that the Falcons had a chance? Like typical Matt Ryan fashion. Right on cue. He shows up and he shows his colors. Now, is he the reason why they lost this game? No. But their defense not that good either. Right on cue. So they trying to put Devin White with Patrick Willis. No, he's not that type of impact player right now. I would hold off on that right now. Like I said, give him about 2 or 3 more years. Then we can see where he at. It's still too early. Yeah, Devin White is not on Patrick Willis, Luke Kuechly level yet, but he can get there. He just got to develop a little bit more. Todd Bowles done turned the juice up, huh? They're going to blitz again. Oh, Matt Ryan. Oh my gosh. Had him open too. He was open. Had number 17 open. Yeah, Devin White can rush the passer, man. It's not about him rushing the passer. It's about him covering, man. I think Brady need what? One more touchdown? One more passing touchdown? Still throwing the ball. Why are you throwing the ball? What's the hell going on here? Like, what is the what was that for? Like, damn, the Bucs really don't want to run the ball. They really don't want. What was the point of throwing the ball? Like, he just turn around and run the ball. Like, I get it. I get it, Tom. But come on, man. We just trying to get out of here healthy, man. We don't need you hurt. Still throwing the ball. They don't even care. Like, we gonna throw it anyway. Go ahead, do what you do, baby. Do what you do, man. Atlanta has no room for errors, man. Atlanta got to play a perfect game to win. That boy's still throwing the ball. Who's the real OC here? Why? Just kick the field goal, man. Golly, man, I'm just saying, dog. Like, come on, man. Like, you could have ran. I mean, like, could have ran it on second down. Could have. And the Bucs still got to work on their running game, man. Man, Ryan, man, that dude, man. We don't know where they're going with that dude, man. Oh boy. Oh, oh my gosh! Holy crap! Oh my goodness! Oh man, Ryan. Oh my gosh, man. Man, Ryan, dog. 50 burger? Oh my goodness, man. Man, Ryan is horrible. You gotta go, man. Where are you going with Matt Ryan? Can the Falcons answer this question? Where are you going with Matt Ryan at quarterback? That's not it. Oh my gosh, bro. Matt Ryan is so bad. He is so bad. Oh, Jesus. Matt Ryan is so bad. He couldn't even identify the blitz, man. No. Matt Ryan has never recovered from that 23 thing, man. He's never recovered from it, man. Is that a record? Oh man, he's never recovered from. Where are they going with Matt Ryan? Like, where? Like the team don't even feel him. Like, can't they see that? Like, they're not backing that dude, man. He's like Phillip Rivers now. Matt Ryan is like Phillip Rivers. He's like Phillip Rivers. Like, you're not going anywhere with him, man. You could have just restarted rebuild now. Matt Ryan is so bad. He is so bad. He is so bad. Goodness gracious. Like, what was Atlanta thinking? Like, we're talking about football right now. We're good on the game, but we're talking about football. What did Atlanta think they were doing keeping that guy? They're not going anywhere. What are they trying to be? Okay, let me guess. They're trying to be competitive now? Where you think you're going with that dude, man? Nowhere. Jeez Louise. Another interception. Come on, man. This is just hilarious, man. Like, hilarious. My gosh. Just bad. Just bad. Just bad, bad, bad. There are some things that we can work on though. There's some things that, the Bucs can work on, just tighten it up a little bit because we got the Rams and we're going to LA and that ain't no Falcons, I'll tell you that much. The Rams is not no Falcons. They ain't doing that. The Rams are not doing that. Like this is why teams it's mind-boggling when teams do stuff like this. Like the Falcons, like like the Colts did it with Phillip Rivers. Like, where are you going? Like, you're not going anywhere with those guys. You don't reach your peak with Matt Ryan. Like, I don't understand why teams feel like they got to hold on to this quarterback that's been around for a long time. The Saints did it with Drew Brees. The Colts did it with Phillip Rivers, and then the Colts picked up Phillip Rivers. The Chargers had Phillip Rivers for a long time. Then the Colts picked him up. Then the Nick Foles, and then like Joe Flacco. Like, these dudes are washed, like, and they still get jobs. Like Ryan Fitzpatrick. Like, where are you going with those guys? Where are you going? Andy Dalton's another one. Andy Dalton, like, you're not going anywhere with these type of quarterbacks. They're washed. They're done. They're not Tom Brady. They're not Aaron Rodgers. They didn't age well. Roethlisberger. Roethlisberger's another one. Carson Wentz. I'm telling you, bro, it's like, where are you going with these trash quarterbacks? These organizations they just don't understand how this works, man. Tom Brady is a rare occasion. Aaron Rodgers is rare, right? These quarterbacks that's past 35, it's rare to see this. Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, those are the only two quarterbacks. Like, the only two quarterbacks. But the rest of them, they're bad. They're just bad. Like, you're not going anywhere with them. Like, look at the team. Look at the Falcons' body language. They should have took Justin Fields. I don't understand why they didn't. They could have took Justin Fields. They could have got Trey Lance. They could have got Mac Jones. They could have just moved on from Matt Ryan. Get that stink off him, because ever since the 28-3 comeback that the Patriots did against him, he's never been the same. At that moment, they should have moved on from Matt Ryan. At that moment. At that moment, they should have moved on from Matt Ryan. Just bad. It's being a bad GM. It's a bad organization. You just got to understand where you at as a team, as an organization. Can we win games with Matt Ryan? No. And they kept him and they picked Kyle Trask. Like it made no sense to pick Kyle Trask. The team don't even feel Matt Ryan. Like how ridiculous can you be? How naive can you be to keep Matt Ryan? Made no sense at all. Kirk Cousins is another one. Like why? I can name several quarterbacks. Like there was no point of moving forward with those dudes. Kirk Cousins is just like Matt Ryan. They all Jared Goff. Like, come on! I gave what I named 12 quarterbacks. 12 quarterbacks that got low ceilings, and they got low ceilings and high floors. Oh, I'm sorry. Uh, they got low ceilings and deep floors. That's why I couldn't be in the front office, man. If I was in the front office, man, it'd be too easy for me. It would be too easy. I'll be like, Matt Ryan, Jared Goff, Roethlisberger, Fitzpatrick, out. Kirk Cousins, gotta go. Carson Wentz, nope. Ryan Fitzpatrick, out of here. Andy Dalton, gotta go. Teddy Bridgewater, Teddy Bridgewater's like in the middle. Like he's not really, really bad and he's not really, really good, but you can win games with him. Like he won't cost you a game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's with the Broncos. The Broncos got a solid team around him, so he'll be fine. But I'll put Teddy Bridgewater over all his quarterbacks. I'll take Teddy Bridgewater over all his quarterbacks I just named. Ryan Tannehill's in that same category with Teddy Bridgewater. Not bad. Ryan Tannehill's not bad. Teddy Bridgewater's not really bad. Tyrod Taylor, yeah, he gotta go. Like, out of here. Like, Tyrod Taylor, another one. You gotta go, fam. Like, you ain't starting no more, man. Like, nah, fam. Like Tannehill Tannehill and Bridgewater are kind of like the same. But meanwhile, Cam Newton ain't got no job. I'm just saying, fam. Josh Rosen. Josh Rosen. I remember Bucs fans tried to convince me that he was going to be the backup of the future. Get out of here with that. Talk about talk about uh Josh Rosen. Oh yeah, Daniel Jones is another one. Gotta go, man. I'll take Cam Newton over all those quarterbacks I just named. Jimmy Garoppolo's in that Teddy Bridgewater, Ryan Tannehill group. But I'll take Cam Newton over all those dudes, man. Man, Ryan is just washed. Like, what part of wash do they not understand? He's washed. Like, where are you going with these quarterbacks, man? Where are you going with these trash quarterbacks? These bottom of the barrel, you're done quarterbacks. Kirk Cousins is another one, man. Kirk Cousins is just like Matt Ryan. Same thing. The Falcons, they got some pieces, but they just got to do a better job. They just got to build a better defense, man. And get rid of Matt Ryan. It was just 28-25, and the Bucs just scored 20 points in the fourth quarter. Oh, the Rams and Bucs gonna be an excellent game. Kirk Cousins is another one, man. Like, where are you going with those guys? Well, folks, big matchup. I'm just saying. I don't want to hear it. I'm hyped for this game. I'm gonna be super hyped for this game because it's the game that the game I circled. One of the 5 games. Let's see, Rams, Bears, Bills, Saints twice, and I got the Panthers in the background just kind of lurking. But I circled 5 games this season. I circled 5 games this season, and one of them next week. Don't get scared, Bucs fans. Don't get scared. We had the Cowboys and we had the Falcons first 2 weeks. Neither one of those teams are at the top. Nowhere close. Now we got to go to LA. The Rams are no joke. They beat a good Colts team. The only reason why the Colts are going to be mediocre is because of their quarterback. If the Colts had a better quarterback, they can possibly win. They could have won that game. But that's what's going to hold them back. Carson Wentz is going to hold that roster back. That's a good roster. I watched that game. The Colts had a good roster. The quarterback is the biggest issue. Not going anywhere with Carson Wentz. So that was a good win for the Rams. But we got to go to LA. And they're going to be rocking. They're going to be rocking out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're going to be rocking out there in LA. Hey, Aqua Megalodon, appreciate the super chat, man. Remember I told y'all about our defense? We'll figure it out, man. Oh, the Cowboys won the game. Hey! Are you going to the game? Oh, man, I had that game circled to go to as well, but sorry, I couldn't make it, man. You going to the game, man? Anyway, that's the game, folks. The Cowboys just got a last-second field goal. The Chargers, once again, losing the close game. Typical Chargers. Typical Chargers. Go ahead, Cowboys. Y'all watching this Titans and Seahawks game? But anyway, the Cowboys got that dub, baby. Cowboys going to the playoffs. They Super Bowl contenders. Yeah. All right. Of course. And the Vikings are 0-2. Right on cue, man. Right on cue. Kirk Cousins again. And the Vikings miss a field goal. Damn. The Vikings got field goal kicking problems too, man. That's another team that's just special teams are important, folks. I told it will cost you games. Special teams will cost you games. Kirk Cousins had a touchdown pass and he missed it. Oh, Ramel Hester, Bucs won. Week 2-0, baby. We got the Rams next week. Let's effing go. Yeah. Yeah. Let's get it, baby. Appreciate the super chats. Bring them in. Bring me them super chats, baby. William Butler, please speak on your expectations for the Rams game. Not right now. Not right now. I will make a couple videos this week for that game, but I can't dig too deep into it right now. Not right now. But trust me, William Butler, I will get to that game specifically. And if you go back and watch my predictions, my schedule prediction, it will kind of give you an insight on where I'm going with this game. Now, I'm just going to leave it like that. Just go back and watch that video, William. I made a schedule record prediction. But this is a huge game. This is one of those games that you like, this is playoffs. This is early playoff game. And then after that, the Patriots. Another playoff game. So we about to find out real early. Real early. But Kirk Cousins had a touchdown pass and he missed it. And then the kicker turns around and misses a field goal. A chip, it went 37-yarder, but Kirk Cousins had the opportunity to make the play. And he didn't. But you know what's so sad about field goal kicking, man? 37 yarders are not gimmies no more. Field goal kicking is not gimmies no more. Bring me them super chats. Yeah, the Vikings kicker blew it. No, but see, Kirk Cousins had the opportunity to make a pass to get closer, and he missed it. So granted, he got him down there to make, to get the victory, but it's just the fact that Kirk Cousins had an opportunity. He had an opportunity to pretty much end the game, and he missed the pass. But field goal kicking is very, very, very important. Field goal kicking is no more gimmies. There's no more gimmies in field goal kicking. Unless you got Justin Tucker, Ryan Suckup, Yang Huku, unless you got some elite kickers, you better get close as you can. You need to get close as you can. I'm telling you, man, field goal kicking is going to cost. It's going to cost teams games more and more this season. You better be able to hit that field goal. I'm telling you, this is no joke, man. Yeah, Antonio Brown didn't do too much today. I think they had a game plan to take him out. They had a game plan to take him out the game. But Derrick Henry's a beast, man. Jameis Winston's is back to throwing picks again. Yeah, he threw 2 today. Yeah, he threw two picks today. Yeah, the Saints didn't look good today at all. They didn't look good at all. They looked bad. Like the whole entire team looked bad. Like they didn't look together. They look bad. The Panthers beat them up pretty good. Shouts out to the Panthers, man. Shouts out to the Carolina Kitty Cats. Oh, Kitty Cat. Oh, Kitty Cat. The Kitty Cats. We coming for y'all at the end of the season. Don't get it twisted, Kitty Cat fans. Y'all might look good right now, but let's see how you look good at week 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 when we play y'all 2 times in 3 weeks. Get back to me in week 16. Don't talk to me right now. Come on, Kitty Cat. Come on. Bo in the background barking and saying, I got my headbands on. I got my wristbands on. I got my visor on. I got my black marker on my eyes. Y'all remember that story about that Coastal Carolina coach? Carolina Kitty Cats. Yeah, okay. I seen how can I say this? Uh different team. Like you really after two games, you can you judge a player after two a new team? Like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. We gonna see. The Saints are still good. They didn't look good today, but they're still good. You know what I'm saying? Like it's 2 weeks, folks. Two. Like if you're basing the season on today, then we can't have a conversation. You just can't do that. If you're not if you're not the Falcons, the Jaguars, the Jets, the Giants, what was the other team? Falcons, Jets, Jaguars, Giants, Jaguar. What was the other team I named? The Texans and the Lions. If you're not those six teams, you can't call the season now. It's impossible to say the season. Oh yeah, after 2 weeks, yeah. Come on, fam, play football. But we got some things to work on, though. We got some things to work on as far as the Bucs, and we got some things to work on as a fan base too. We got to have a little bit more realistic expectations with our team. And it's going to be tough to go 17-0. Let's just get that out the way. It's going to be tough. Can we do it? Anything's possible. But talk to me at week 17 when we're 16-0. You know what I'm saying? When we're 16-0, then talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't talk to me when the Bucs are 10-0, 11-0, 12-0, 13-0, 14, 15, 16. Talk to me when the Bucs are 17-0. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that when the Bucs are 17-0. Talk to me when they go 20-0. Well, let's see what. Yeah, 20-0. Don't talk to me if they 16-1 about don't do that. But yeah, we got the Rams next week, and the Rams are a whole lot different than the Falcons. The Falcons are putrid, man. They're just a bad team. Like there's 6 teams that you can say it's over. It's done. You know. There's 6 teams that you can say the season is over and done with. And then you got like 4 or 5 teams at the top where they're guaranteed to be in the playoffs. Like the Bucs are one of them. The Bucs are guaranteed to be in the playoffs. And then you got 20 teams in the middle. You got that second. You got the tier 1 teams, and you got the tier 2 and that tier 3 teams. That's kind of like vying for the playoff spots. And you got the tier 4, tier 5, like got no shot. But if you can predict the season after 2 weeks, man, more power to you, fam. Like, will any quarterback go? Can any quarterback go through a season without throwing an interception? Aaron Rodgers? No, actually, every quarterback is throwing an interception, right? Interceptions happen, man. Like Is that Raiders tier 5? I would say no. Raiders is like tier 4. Raiders is tier 4, trying to get to tier 3. Tier 5 is the bottom of the barrel. Yeah, but don't get it twisted, man. Mahomes ain't throwing one yet. Oh, well, can he go through the season without throwing a pick? And don't give me that almost pick throws. Well, he almost threw 3. I don't want to hear that. Give me the ones he actually threw. So he got 0. So the day that a quarterback goes through 16 games, 17 games without throwing a pick, then you get back with me. So bragging about quarterbacks throwing picks, that's kind of like played out now. Because everybody throws picks. Some throw more than others. We're talking about 2021. We're not talking about the past. We're not talking about that. We're talking about this season. Right now. Look at Zach Wilson. Poor Zach Wilson. Look bad out there today. And we got the Patriots in 2 weeks too. But yeah, I can't wait, man. I'm gonna dive into the Saints game. I mean the Rams and Bucs game this week. A few yeah, Zach. Remember I told y'all Zach and Trevor Lawrence, they went to bad situations. Quarterbacks like that, they're just not gonna get. They're just not gonna improve. They're not gonna get better until like they spend a lot of money. They're gonna have to do what the Browns did. The Browns built, bought their team. Clowney, it had some good draft picks too, but Clowney, uh, Kareem Hunt, Odell Beckham Jr., Jarvis Landry. You gotta buy when you're the bottom of the barrel. You gotta buy players. You gotta spend money and make good draft picks. The Browns did it. It took them a while, but I told y'all this history shows itself. If you're a bad team, you gotta get an elite level coach, and you have to draft really well, and you gotta spend money in free agency. And the Browns went and paid for a line. They drafted and they paid for it. They Jack Conklin, Jadarick Wills, Joe Benito. They did. The only way the Browns was going to come out of this, you just got to draft O lineman. You got to sign O lineman. That's the only way bad teams are going to figure it out. That's why the Giants are struggling. The Jets are going to be bad. The Jaguars is going to be bad because they until they figure out and say, okay, next two drafts, O line, D line. Forget the cow pits and all that fancy stuff. Just get the trenches right. You know? That's why there's history shows that there's been a lot of quarterbacks that got talent. They just went to the bad team. Exactly. You know? Exactly. People don't understand how good it is to get one of the because every draft got good linemen in it. Every draft, if you go back to the previous drafts, go back the last 10 years, every draft had good linemen in it. You just passed up on them because for whatever reason, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes you just got to get the guy like that means a lot. Like the O line is the engine of the team. The team can't run well without the O line, without the engine. A car can't run without the engine. You need the engine. And the Bucs finally kind of figured it out. They started to figure out that situation when they got Jensen, right? They upgraded the center. They drafted Alex Cap a couple years ago. Then they drafted Tristan Wirfs. You know what I'm saying? That was huge. That Tristan Wirfs made the old line top level. You know what I'm saying? Because for the longest, the Bucs organization neglected the O line. Neglected the O line for years. And then they had to figure it out like, okay, let's go ahead and get one of these elite left tackles. Or right, basically he'll left tackle, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah. So hopefully y'all happy. Y'all calm down. Now, as you can see, I was not panicking because I knew Matt Ryan was going to screw it up. Right on cue. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I seen a lot of y'all comments. Oh, what the Bucs doing? Oh man. No man, the Falcons, man. That's what they are. They are who they are. They really thought they was gonna win the game with Matt Ryan. At some point, I wonder if Dean Pease is gonna look himself in the mirror and say, "I'm not Dean Pease, but Arthur Smith." Is he going to look in the mirror and say, "What are we doing with Matt Ryan?" Josh Rosen got some playing time. Might as well take a look at him. Because I'm telling you, when the Falcons are 0-4, 0-5, what do you do with Matt Ryan? Do you trade him? Meanwhile, the Bucs, you know what I'm saying? So I'm excited for next week, man. I'm excited. Yeah, Bucs fans, I had people in the comment section trying to convince me about Josh Rosen, like they try to convince me about OJ Howard or Keyshawn Vaughn. Are you serious? I mean, number 80 and Keyshawn Vaughn. Trying to convince me about guys that I don't believe that's good. But I'm telling y'all, man. You can't convince me. I watch football, man. Man, the Seahawks game and Titans game is fun, man. That's a fun game. Those are teams that we can possibly, Titans are pretty much Super Bowl or bust mode. The Titans are like us last year. Like they can get to the playoffs. They need to ascend. You know, the Seahawks is another team. Um, they know they get into the playoffs. They gotta ascend. You know, uh, Seattle is one of those teams that we can see in the playoffs. You know, Rams, Seattle, Green Bay, Saints, Rams, Seattle, Green Bay, Saints. Uh, Somebody out of the NFC least. Somebody out of the NFC East is gonna get in the playoffs. Maybe the Cowboys. I don't know. The Redskins maybe. And then in the West or AFC, the Chiefs, the Ravens, the Bills, the Patriots, the Titans. The Cardinals look decent too, but it's still early. Remember, it's still early. It's hard to really like those the middle of the pack teams because we can guarantee the Chiefs, the Bucs, the Rams, and the Bills will be in the playoffs. We can guarantee those four teams, the Bucs, the Chiefs, the Bills, the Rams, maybe the Packers. You can guarantee those teams will be in the playoffs. Guaranteed. Like no ifs, ands, or buts. You know. Um the rest of them are kind of like, they can get to the playoffs. But anyway, I had a great time today, man. Look, man, I told y'all this season I'm not going to be extra, man. Like last season I was extra because I was Super Bowl bust. Because I ain't want to hear that. Last year I was Super Bowl bust. I ain't want to hear no excuses or none of that. But this year, no, man, I'm good. No, we all right. We good. We got the fresh ring over here, so I don't need to get all crunk no more. I got what I predicted. I predicted Super Bowl bust, and it worked. So now this season, I'm more about okay. I already know what we are. We just got to focus on a couple games. Yeah, we just riding this year, man. I'm focused on a couple games this season in the regular season because I'm not worried about us not getting to the playoffs. We're going to get there, barring no injuries, right? We're going to get there. So I'm more focused on 5 games. That's for the regular season. I'm getting prepared for the playoffs. I'm getting prepared for that already. But I'm gonna be very excited for 5 games. Who I got tonight? Ravens and Chiefs. Oh, Chiefs, man. Chiefs. The only way the Ravens gonna win is Lamar Jackson have a big passing game. And unfortunately, I just don't see him having a big passing game. That's not his style. He's a good player though. He's a good player, but he's not the type of quarterback that you got to be like, oh my gosh, we got to be afraid of him throwing the ball. He beats you. He beats you throwing in the middle of the field, and he beats you kind of like running around. So, but he's still good though. Yeah, Ravens got to figure it out. But I wouldn't count them out. Yeah, I wouldn't count the Ravens out either, man. Don't count them out. Yeah. Don't count the Ravens out because that's a good team. You know what I'm saying? It's a good organization. You know, and remember, folks, it's week 2. So whatever thoughts you have in your head about any team outside of the really bad teams and the really good teams, don't fall for the trap, man. I'm telling you, because if you on that wave of that team is trash and the team sucks and this and that and this and that, and then week 10, week 11 come around and that team is 7-3, 8-3, something like that, you're gonna look real stupid. You know what I'm saying? Remember, if you're not the 6 teams I named, your season's not over with. I named you 6 teams that are completely done already. And then I gave you about 4, 5, 6 teams they're guaranteed playoffs. Then in that second tier, if you're running your mouth talking about, right now the team is trash. After week 2, a team is trash? Bro, I got to question your football knowledge. Exactly. People like, yeah, when we lost to the Saints, oh, the Bucs is trash and all that. Nah, man. After week 2, after week 1, the team is trash. Like, especially like if the Ravens go 0-2, you gonna say John Harbaugh and they trash, they're done? Like, you gotta be kidding me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna sit here and tell me if the Ravens, when the Ravens, my prediction, the Chiefs beat the Ravens. If the Ravens go 0-2, you're gonna tell me the Ravens are done. They're trash. Lamar Jackson had a bad game. So you're gonna count John Harbaugh out, an organization like that. Or the Steelers trash because of Roethlisberger. Well, they got Mike Tomlin. They can win without Roethlisberger. Like, some teams you just can't count out like that. It doesn't work, man. Can't do that, man. Like the Rams, if the Rams lose to us on next week, you gonna count the Rams out because they lost to us? Like, no, man. Wake up. Like, people get too emotional about a team or a certain type of player just because you don't like a team or you don't like a player, that does not mean what you say is right. You know how many variables got to play out for the season? We haven't seen nothing yet. You know how many variables that's going to have to play out? Come on, folks. Wake up, man. Like, wake up. Because I'll tell you right now, if the Chiefs beat the Ravens and the Ravens go 0-2, I'm not counting the Ravens out. Nope. Talk to me at week 9, week 10. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, the Ravens trash because they 0-2. Or Sean McVay is trash because we beat him. What? The Chiefs trash because they lost to the Ravens. It's week 2, man. Like, get out your feelings. Yeah, man. Like, we lost to the Saints bad, man. Like, they was laughing at us, man. Laugh all you want, man. When you're a really good coach, you'll figure it out. Tomlin, John Harbaugh, Sean McVay, Sean Payton, Matt LaFleur. Like, come on, man. They'll figure it out. Like, those guys been doing it for a while. Like, Matt LaFleur fell into a good situation. I'm not saying he's a great coach. He just fell into a good situation with a great quarterback, right? You know how that works, right? I really can't call it when it comes to Matt LaFleur. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really can't call it when it comes to Matt LaFleur because he fell into Aaron Rodgers. He got Aaron Rodgers. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Tomlin, Harbaugh, Payton, McVay, and all those. Like, you got the elite coaches. You know what I'm saying? You can throw Arians in there too, in that bottom tier one. You know that because you got what 7 or 8 coaches. You can throw Arians in there too, but you can't count those coaches out because they're too good of a coach. They're too good to say, oh, they done for the season. Oh, Belichick too, yeah. Belichick, Pete Carroll. Like, I just gave y'all what? I gave y'all 7 coaches, 7 to 8 coaches that if you call them their team trash, ooh, you got a lot to learn about football. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a lot to learn about football, how the game is coached. You really think McVay, Belichick, Andy Reid, Pete Carroll, Sean Payton, you think those coaches really tripping about week 2? Track record, exactly. Track record speak for itself. Come on, folks, wake up, get out your feelings, man. Look, I want the Bucs to go all the way. I want the Bucs to win every game, but I'm also realistic and I'm objective too. But I'm not finna down teams because I don't like a coach or a player. Because I don't like this player, so I'm going to call that team trash. What? Or because I don't like this coach, that team sucks. So if I say Pete Carroll sucks and the Seahawks trash, how would y'all look at me? Come on, man. If I say Sean McVay is trash, how would y'all look at me? If I say Sean Payton trash, how would y'all look at me? Andy Reid trash. How? What? Come on, man. Like, what are we doing here? Like, a lot of people don't understand. Coaching matters, man. Coaching matters, man. Like, big time. Like, coaching matters. Like, coaching, like, when there's turmoil. Remember the Steelers? The Steelers went through a lot of turmoil. Big Ben was struggling. They had Mason Rudolph and they had like backup quarterbacks playing, and the Steelers still won. They still didn't have a losing season. This is why you gotta respect the game for what it is. This is why you gotta respect the Pete Carrolls, the Belichicks, the Sean Paytons, the McVays, the Andy Reids, the John Harbaughs. You know what I'm saying? You gotta respect those coaches because we're good over here with the Bucs in, but to look at in Tomlin, you can't look at those other teams and say that's losing or they had a bad loss today and say the season's over with. They don't make their adjustments, man. That's what they got. Great coaching staffs. You know, like look at those teams I just named. They got great coaching staffs. I mean, I know what we got. We good. Oh, like we're good. Like the Bucs are good. I'm just talking about the other coaches and the other teams. Don't write them off after week 2. What you've seen today, don't write them off. Don't do it because you're gonna look stupid. You're gonna look really stupid. I'm holding. I ain't saying nothing about. Once again, week 8, 9, 10. That's when you come back and say, okay, that's what the team is. But don't do that now. Don't do it now, man. I'm telling you, don't do it. Because when that team that you trashed in the playoffs, what you gonna say then? Oh well, this is luck. No, I don't want to hear that. Hold your thought process. Remember, on this channel, I try to teach everybody or show everybody to think clearly, think without emotions, think from a football perspective. Week 2, and you already making comments like, damn, like, come on, man. We got the Rams next week. You think it's gonna be a walk in the park? Because we beat the Falcons. Oh, we're gonna run through the Rams. Come on, dog. Be realistic here. We're talking about the Rams, man. Like this Rams are Super Bowl or bust. They got rid of. Oh, is that the ball game? Oh. Oh, wow. Am I scared of the Rams? Yeah, critical thinking, man. People don't have critical thinking, man. Am I scared of the Rams? No. What kind of question is that, fam? You've been making some weird comments, man. I'm about to give you a piece of the mind, dog. I'm trying to let you slide, fam. Am I scared of the Rams? What kind of? We're talking football here, man. What the hell am I scared for, man? I'm not the one playing. It's just, well, that's what boy, I'm telling you, bro. I done seen some comments today I had to ignore. I'm gonna ignore that one. Anyway, that was a safety, fam. Hold on, that was a safety, fam. That's a safety. What are they talking about? Russell Wilson got sacked in the end zone. They say he was out of the end zone. Well, they cheating right there, boy. Russell Wilson getting that favoritism. One of the few quarterbacks that can get it. Wow, that was a safety, man. Oh, the Titans finna beat the Seahawks. Wow. The Titans finna beat the Seahawks. The Titans are just like their coach, man. Tough, man. Derrick Henry got 160 yards rushing. Anyway. But yeah, man. Yeah, they trying to save Russell. That was a safety, dog. I don't care what they say. The Titans finna win anyway. In Seattle. Tough. The only problem with Seattle is their defense. That's the only thing that's going to hold them back. Defense. They don't have a good defense, man. They just don't. And then, the crazy thing about it, name me a complete team. After 2 weeks, can you name me a complete team? I'm talking about special teams, running game, passing game, coaching. Like, is there a complete team after week 2? It's hard to say that, man. It's hard to say there's a complete team with no flaws. Wrong. Mm-mm. In my opinion, okay, let me help y'all out when I say complete team. Defense, that means secondary, linebackers, D-line. Offense, O-line, quarterback, running backs. Special teams, punt return, kick return, punt, kickoff units. I'm talking about the whole complete team. I need you to be realistic here. Be realistic. Is there any team that's complete in the NFL? Oh, the Tennessee Titans for the win. At any given Sunday, man. Any given Sunday, when you got two good teams going at it, it's tough to call a winner, man. It is. Now, when you got the Bucs versus the Falcons, the Bucs versus the Jets, See, that's a realistic answer. Man, you got to be real with yourself, man. You can't sit up and tell me like you can be a fan of a team and game over. Titans came back and won. Titans came back and won that game. Mike Vrabel can coach, man. He on the verge of being a top level coach. Mike Vrabel is on that level of he right at that tier 2 level. He's on the verge of being a top level coach, folks. Mike Vrabel. Stay tuned for that dude down the road, man. One of them Belichick disciples that got away and actually looking good. Mike Vrabel's a beast, man. I'm telling you, he's on his way. He's on his way of being he's on his way of being tier 1. He's on his way. He's on his way of being a tier 1 coach. He's tier 2 right now. But if he can get down to the AFC Championship again, maybe get to the Super Bowl, he's tier 1. Telling you, man. Mike Vrabel, man. One of the Belichick disciples, man. Because, Belichick assistants always bad. Well, Mike Vrabel, Brian Fuller ass. He got out of there. Anyway. It's a good game. That was a good game. Seattle and Tennessee, that was a playoff game. But this is what I'm saying. This is what we're going to see next week against the Bucs and the Rams. You're going to see two really good teams go at it. So you're going to see two teams with coaches with Super Bowl aspirations, two teams with quarterbacks that's good, two teams with questionable running games, two teams that can throw the ball, and two teams with good defenses. The difference between the two is pretty obvious. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about the back end. If you can compare back ends, Rams secondary versus the Bucs secondary, let's be real. Rams that's the check mark they got. Difference between the Bucs and the Rams, the secondary. So we'll see. I'll talk about the game more later this week. And be prepared to have some real conversations about the Bucs versus Rams. When we talk about this game coming up next Sunday, just be real. Talk about football. Be realistic about the game. But anyway, I appreciate all the super chats. I appreciate y'all joining the live stream. I had a great time today. I know y'all was a little bit worried, but I was not worried. But we'll be fine. I'm looking forward to this game next Sunday. It's a primetime game, I believe. I'll be ready for that game. So, shouts out to all the Bucs and Pirates and Sea Bandits. Appreciate y'all joining the live stream reaction. Bucs beat the Falcons 48-25. We like that, dog. We built like that 2-0, man. With that being said, I want y'all to fire those cannons, seize the day, raise the flag. No risking, no biscuit, baby. He tucked the ball down the field, man. Forget the running game. Hashtag facts over feelings, man. BucosLocker out. I see y'all this week. We got a lot to talk about. Prime time. Bucs versus Rams. Let's talk. Stay tuned.